Yo, what up, chat?
What up, chat?
Hyrule Heroes are back for another live stream tonight. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. Starting it off as usual with a good, solid, big ass bowl. Is this still the Cali weed?
No, this is a mix of Cali and Washington.
I see. We got a blend of some West Coast weed, all legal weeds. And we live in a legal state, which is, of course means that we can legally partake of this without getting shut down. The Hyrule Heroes do not promote the use of drugs, though we don't. We do not tell anyone what to do with their life.
That's right. We do not.
Except for our current arch nemesis, Sam. We are on the. We are telling them to suck a nut.
Right? They blocked us, chat. They blocked Hyrule Heroes, chat.
Well, that was Kevin. Kevin blocked us. Sam actually still has us on there.
Ooh, we're still on Sam?
So, funnily enough, before I even got really tried to get involved in Twitter and learned about who Sam was or Kevin or any of these people, I actually had downloaded Kevin's book, because I had actually seen this book basically saying the lies of the marijuana industry. It was a book called Smokescreen. The basically saying that this guy is setting himself up. He claims to be the leading authority on cannabis by his own.
Not the leading authority.
He claims to be this of his own. He's the only one who says this, by the way. No one else calls him the leading authority on cannabis, but Kevin. Wrote a book, and I wanted to laugh at all of the inconsistencies and lies within the book, and probably I'm sure that there's also some factual stuff in there that's quite condemning evidence of some bad actors within the cannabis industry. However, as a whole, this book is being largely framed as a pushback to legalization. And I think that is... I can understand there being certain pushbacks to certain portions of legalization, but overall, cannabis should be legalized, so, along with all the other drugs.
Yes. Gots to legalize it, man.
Now, when we say legalize here on Hyrule Heroes, a lot of people hear legalize and they think that we want, for what the cannabis industry or the alcohol industry has done, or the tobacco industry, that we want the same things to happen to all drugs. That is not what legalization looks like in the Hyrule Heroes world. It just means that you cannot be locked up and villainized and have your life ruined for being a chemist, for creating something that somebody wants, selling it on the street if someone wants to buy it from you, and or home growing your own mushrooms or cannabis plants in your backyard. None of these things should get you locked up in prison. Possession should absolutely not ruin your life and make it so that you can't get a job, or so that you can't, apply for an apartment. These kinds of things should not happen, and therefore these things should all be they're commonly called decriminalized. However, people like Sam like to talk about the first part, but they don't really have a second part for it. Sam supposedly agrees that decriminalization should happen. Supposedly. However, they say that we shouldn't legalize the supply. If we decriminalize it and make it so that people can use it, but then we don't have a legal supply, or make it at least legal for people to produce this stuff, then people are still going to want to do it, especially with no threat of jail. And so they're going to do it, but that means they're going to have to get it from somewhere. And if there's no legal supply, then where are they getting it? We're right back where we started, and they're getting it from the streets. And we're going to have problems because there's no testing and regulation being done.
Yo, shout out to the homies on the street. The unsung heroes.
And there's probably not a lot of people who have home grow their own tomatoes who are sending their tomatoes off for testing. So I mean,
No.
I also think that in certain cases, at least with cannabis, like home grow should be a valid option. People should be able to grow a cannabis plant without getting in any kind of trouble. They shouldn't have to worry about breaking the law when they grow a plant in their backyard.
Right? Where's all the homegrown tobacco?
People are allowed to grow lavender and things of this sort, like all these scented oils and essential oils and things like that, that if huffed give you euphoric effects, which could be described by certain definitions of drug, would also fit the definition of a drug, and yet we don't send our lavender off for regulation and testing. So I mean,
oh, holy shit. Yeah, you can grow tobacco in your backyard.
yeah, why not?
That shit kills you.
Well, not necessarily. But it's definitely... Well, I'd say it's arguably more damaging than certain other drugs that are illegal and that you cannot grow.
Right, certain other plants.
There's risks with everything. Everything we put into our body has risk association.
Look, chat, I have no fear of the liquid beast, I like to have a little drinky drink every once in a while. But guess what? I don't get drunk. Control myself. You have to have control, and self-discipline comes from within. Jesus.
I need to
Shout out to my homeboy Billionaire. He's great.
I need to add I think I can like add a screen into the baking in progress, like maybe in the center of us.
Oh,
Like that way we can just like cover articles while we're doing this screen.
look, Steam closed captioner. We tried that. It didn't work.
Here, well, let's just get into some of these articles right now.
Liquid beast, yeah.
We'll get this changed. Okay.
That's what I call it.
Hold on. So, okay, we're on our Twitter.
Ooh, show us.
Okay, so there were a few different things tweeted lately to talk about. So this was day 2 of Sam's National Drug and Alcohol Fact Week. Youth prevalence of marijuana addiction is 25% higher in states that legalize. They linked another journal, again from JAMA Network, coincidentally, the same exact journal. It seems that they can only find journals in this JAMA journal that have their perfect stances, even though they don't necessarily report everything that these things say. But yeah, I don't even really have to read this because the association between recreational legalization and changes in marijuana use and cannabis use disorder, sure, I would agree with you. I would very much agree with you that most likely well, this guy put it pretty well. This reckless, sloppy study relies on self-reporting by 12 to 17-year-olds for its data set. It wouldn't meet the methodological standards of a grade 5 science project. When it comes to cannabis, JAMA elevates bias to a whole new level and lowers science to a sideshow stunt. But yeah, regardless, even if I wanted to say that this whole thing is correct, which I could give them that point, it still doesn't change the fact that these things should be legalized. No shit that the use is going to go up all around. When we had prohibition and then we went back to legal alcohol, I'm sure that the odds that a kid snuck into their liquor cabinet went up. No duh. It's legal now. So more people are able to safely use it, and therefore they're going to have it in their home. They're going to have it around their kids, and kids are going to party with it just like they did before it was legal, and probably at a higher rate, just like they did with alcohol. And that isn't a factor to this thing, a reason behind this not being legal, because as we saw with alcohol, it hasn't, while it still can cause issues, just like, again, literally anything in the universe, it's not like it is causing society to break down at some functional level. And we do know for a fact that it has ended all of the moonshiners and big alcohol cartel activities, and there is no more Al Capones, and there's no more alcohol dealer killing the other alcohol dealer down the street because he's taken up his block. That stuff doesn't happen anymore. Why? Because we went to a legal, regulated model of distribution for this thing. And I'm not even saying we should go to a capitalist style product for all of these drugs, as we've said, but they should just not be criminalized, and people should not be getting locked up, and people should be able to grow them if they're a plant that grows in the ground. But yeah, that was their day 2 fact. We had some other. Oh, this tweet is unavailable now. What happened? Oh, they deleted the tweet. Oh, it was this one. No, that wasn't the one I wanted to talk about. Okay, hold on. Let me shut off the music now. Can you hear that music, by the way, Mr. Gundam?
No, I cannot.
You didn't hear it?
No.
Okay.
When we talk about my trigger, let's talk about my trigger.
Okay, hold on. Let me just cover one more
Yeah.
because it has to do with their. So this was a real drug fact. We're going to talk about an actual drug fact. Kyle Yeager posted this 50 years ago today. A Nixon-appointed commission released a report concluding that marijuana possession should be decriminalized. 50 years later, federal policy still has not changed.
No.
Marijuana reform advocates on Tuesday are marking the 50th year anniversary of a federal report recommending cannabis decriminalization that was compiled by a commission appointed by the drug warrior president Richard Nixon, calling attention to the fact that half a century later, even the current Democratic president who campaigned on ending cannabis criminalization has yet to take action. When Nixon appointed the so-called Schaefer Commission in the early 1970s to research and issue a report on federal marijuana laws, most people expected it to bolster the administration's position that cannabis was a dangerous drug that ought to be criminalized. But that's not what members concluded in their report. The panel, which was formally titled the National Commission on Marijuana and Drug Abuse, found that while marijuana use might pose some health risks, the policy of criminalization is excessive and unnecessary. The report from the 14-member commission, which had been appointed by Nixon himself and congressional leaders, recommended decriminalization, a policy that is yet to be enacted federally despite the fact that the current president, Joe Biden, endorsed it on the campaign trail. A coherent social policy requires a fundamental alteration of social attitudes towards drug use. Yeah, and who do you think made it that bad? And Nixon. A willingness to embark on new courses when previous actions have failed. The commission wrote 5 decades years ago.
I mean, I think it was Nixon, though.
But, yeah. But federal marijuana criminalization laws still remain fundamentally unchanged. Now, activists at the national advocacy groups like NORML and Marijuana Policy Project are marking the 50th anniversary of what has come to be known as the Schaefer Report. named after the body's chairman, former Pennsylvania government Raymond Schaefer, by reminding people that even half a century later, hundreds of thousands of Americans continue to be arrested over cannabis each and every year. During an MPP press event on Tuesday, the author of the Schaefer Report reflected on the significance of the Commission's decriminalization recommended. Asked about his thoughts on what a federal policy change might finally be enacted, Richard Bonney told Marijuana Moment said, "It's a hard question to answer because it's the federalism problem here. It has just been shocking to me that Congress has not gotten its act together for decades when it's clear that something needs to be done about federal law. And of course, everything that's happened in the legalized states is totally contrary to federal law. I mean, this is absurd." Of course, the Nixon administration ignored its own commission's report, and the drug war has continued to derail lives and cost countless dollars, even as more and more states continue to adopt legalization and the cannabis market expands. Given that Nixon's own domestic policy advisor, John Ehrlichman, later conceded that the president's insistence on criminalizing people over drugs was part of a political ploy to undermine the anti-war left and black people, it's no surprise that the administration declined to act on the commission's report. But 50 years later, with a current Democratic president who campaigned a platform of cannabis decriminalization, rescheduling, and more, advocates are left wondering what more is it going to take to finally enact federal reform. MPP releases its own report on Tuesday that examines the 19 states where possessing small amounts of marijuana still comes with the threat of jail time. See, Texas right down there. Yep. In the states that have reformed their laws to stop jailing individuals for simple cannabis possession, the laws are working well. They have saved thousands of individuals from involvement in the criminal justice system and the harsh collateral consequences of a criminal conviction carries, while freeing up law enforcement resources to focus on more serious crimes. But that's not the case in states that continue to insist on keeping laws on the books, and they say someone can just go to jail for possessing small amounts of marijuana. While resources are wasted arresting and prosecuting hundreds of thousands of cannabis consumers each year, many violent crimes go unsolved. In fact, more people were arrested for cannabis in 2019 than for all violent crimes combined. With priorities dangerously misguided, many states, for example, maintain large backlogs of untested rape kits. This means that these sexual assaults have been reported but are still not being investigated due to limited resources, causing serial predators and other assailants to remain at large. In addition to the event with Bonney, the commissioner report author, MPP also held press briefings on Tuesday with lawmakers from states that have not yet enacted decriminalization, such as Pennsylvania and Texas. I was watching the Pennsylvania live, whatever you call that, forum, I guess. They had a bunch of policymakers and people going forward to just speak on behalf of cannabis, and it was interesting. You could definitely see that there was a lot of conservative viewpoints in the Pennsylvania, but they were pretty open, I'd say. But I think that they also wanted to. There was one lady specifically who said that they wanted to hear Sam come and do a report to them. So I don't know about that. What did the federal Schaefer report conclude? Besides the okay, hold on, let me take a hit.
Yeah, pass. Pass, boy.
Besides the former president, governor who served as chairman, the commissioner was also comprised of lawmakers, academics, doctors, attorneys, and even one television producer. The panel's report stated plainly that the criminal law is too harsh a tool to apply to personal possession, even in the effort to discourage use. It implies an overwhelming indictment of the behavior, which we believe is not appropriate. The actual and potential harm of the drug is not great enough to justify intrusion by the criminal law into private behavior, a step which our society takes only with the greatest reluctance. Therefore, the commission concluded that the reforms be enacted so that possession of marijuana for personal use no longer be an offense, and that the casual distribution of small amounts of marijuana for no remuneration or insignificant remuneration no longer be an offense. The recommendation is what comes to be known as decriminalization, a policy that's been adopted in a multitude of states as attitudes towards marijuana have evolved. The plant's therapeutic potential has become more widely known, and people acknowledge the long-term consequences of criminalization, particularly low-income and minority communities. The commission's recommendation to end marijuana possession arrest was totally unexpected at the time, with most observers anticipating the commission to reinforce Nixon's exaggerated fears of marijuana and continue to support criminal prohibition. For 50 years at the federal level, the recommendations have been ignored, not just by Nixon, but also by each of the 9 Democratic and Republican presidential administrations that have come to follow. Past presidents have admitted to past cannabis use. President Joe Biden pledged to decriminalize cannabis, reschedule it, and expunge prior records, legalize medical marijuana, and let states set their own policies without federal interference. But more than a year into office, he's taken no meaningful steps to achieve those modest reforms. In fact, his administration has faced criticism after it was reported that he had punished certain staffers for being honest about marijuana use. His first budget proposal also recommended continuing a GOP-sponsored rider to continue preventing Washington, D.C. from using its local tax dollars to legalize marijuana sales. The fact that this report was ignored by the federal government for half a century while countless individual lives and entire communities were upended and marginalized by misguided cannabis prohibition policies is a stain on our country, but it doesn't have to continue. Morgan Fox, director of Normal. Yeah.
I found this one meme, bro, on the High Road Heroes when the guy holding the blunt starts telling the story. It's just.
It says, short of legalization, states should stop needlessly ensnaring thousands of their residents in the criminal justice system each year. Now is the time for the remaining 19 states that still criminalize to reclassify possession of 1 ounce or less of cannabis as a civil infraction, replacing the criminal offense with a small civil fine and wiping away the criminal records of offenders convicted under the overly harsh laws. Okay, so I don't think that it should be replaced with a fine. I don't think that any law in particular, I forgot exactly where I read the quote, and I'm going to butcher the quote, but it was something along the lines of, if a law, it was something along the lines of, if breaking a law only comes with a fine, then that's only a law for poor people. Because essentially, people who are the elite don't care about paying small fines, but a poor person who is using cannabis can't afford to pay the fine, and therefore they're going to have to not use their substance of choice because they can't afford the minor fine. Even there are people who are struggling day to day, and if you make it so, that means that the rich person, they're going to smoke and do all the drugs that they want because they're only going to get slapped on the wrist with a tiny little fee, and Daddy's trust fund pays that off, no problem. And so they have no problem with the fee law, but the guy who, you know, is struggling to make ends meet and support his family and, you know, barely budgeting his paycheck to make all his bills paid, he can't afford to get hit with any kind of ticket or fine. So, I mean, his cannabis use should not be criminalized at all, even with the fine. I don't agree with that necessarily.
I don't like the idea of fines. Let me tell you, those lead to warrants. Mr. Gundam here's had priors, guys. Not in jail, just warrants, prior warrants.
Okay, so what did you want to talk about?
Oh my god, yes.
Did you post it in the Discord?
Show them that fucking thing.
Okay, it's right here.
Well, hold up. The link to the picture's not. I just sent the picture.
Oh, well, open the original. Hold on. Here it is. Here it is. We're at the top.
Alright, let's start with the first one here.
Rosemary.
Now,
okay, well, should we set up what this picture is? This is a picture created by Mom Strong, who is telling their stories, unmasking the marijuana charade.
Depression, anxiety disorders, panic attacks, bipolar disorder, and schizophrenia. And down here, closer to the bottom, we have it where it says, many ways THC marijuana kills our family members. Suicide after mental health impacts, gateway to opioids and heroin, driving impaired fatality, and triggered cardiac events. I don't know about you, chat, but I've never fucking had a heart attack while smoking weed. I don't think people who smoke cigarettes even get fucking heart attacks from the cigarette.
I also think that you've now watched me and Mr. Gundam come smoke weed pretty much every day. I can assure you that even though I don't think that there's anything wrong with it, we don't use opiates or heroin.
No, we don't.
And we have not been interested in taking that gateway.
Never. Not even when I was given it after my cyborg surgery. I didn't take it. I'm just not interested in it. But that doesn't mean it should be criminalized either.
Driving impaired fatality is one that is potentially valid, and
I will say, but I don't believe that the distinction needs to be made that it was marijuana. I don't believe that distinction needs to be made because impairment is impairment, regardless of what you're impaired by. I'm impaired driving if I decide to tie a blindfold around my eyes.
right, or not wear your glasses prescribed.
Don't do stupid things. Don't drive impaired.
Right.
It fucks you up anyway, even if it's marijuana. Just don't drive impaired.
Also, bottom corner says for all the families struggling with pot-induced mental illnesses.
Oh, the pot-induced mental illness has me triggered. Let me tell you something, chat.
Pot-induced.
I got a lot of people up here that like to go crazy all day, but that doesn't mean that it's induced by pot. I had these problems way before I ever smoked a joint. Let me tell you, what ruins a person more than anything else, any sort of drug or liquor or anything you smoke, is the people around you and the pressure you feel from them.
And society.
And it's just, and just freaking living. That hurts people more than any other thing you could put in your body.
So you want to start with Rosemary. This is supposedly, it looks like this is a list of marijuana-related deaths. Of course, we know that the FDA has been outspoken in the fact that that THC itself has never been a direct, they cannot correlate directly THC use to death. There have never been a marijuana overdose. However, they do try to paint the picture that marijuana is related to a lot of deaths, and the potential is there for it to be because, like we said, you can abuse anything, and you can die with THC in your system. That doesn't mean that it was a marijuana-related death. However, that is how most of these things get reported. Most drug-related deaths, if you simply if they test your toxicology and they see that you have, which first off, the fact that they spend money, I understand why that they test toxicology. Don't get me wrong. I think that autopsies, I don't know if I'd even say autopsies are necessarily for murders and things like that. Like I could see the reason, but regardless, they want to know what was in this person's system, and they can see if there's THC. But just because they have weed in the system doesn't mean the weed killed them. Exactly, no. Chat.
And I've looked over this list, chat. Not even all of them were killed by weed.
Right.
They all died, but they didn't all die from weed. Let's get into it. Look at this first one. Okay. Car crash with marijuana impaired driver. So she was not impaired. This other person, I don't know what he was doing. Probably was doing friggin' swerves for funsies. But don't drive a 2-ton death machine stupidly. Don't do that. You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna hurt yourself or others. Don't drive impaired at all. I don't even know. What I've smoked here is not enough to impair me. But you know what? I'm not going to go out right now. I'm not leaving this. Where are we? My wall of Gundams. I'm not leaving that area at all tonight.
We're in the Hyrule headquarters.
The Hyrule headquarters, yes. This is my boxes of sanctuary.
HQ. So then we've got Mr. David Kim Barclay. Suicide, age 29, died 2/17/17. Self-medication with marijuana, psychosis, and suicide.
Psychosis. Like the marijuana caused it.
No, that's a common thing. In fact, that's a thing that they say marijuana does, is causes psychosis. And in fact, there's another thing that I tweeted, which we can segue into after this. But basically, unfortunately for legalization's efforts, a guy got acquitted of murder because they acquitted him on a psychotic break because of marijuana-induced psychosis. And so he got to blame the marijuana for the murder, and he got off. Yeah.
That makes me mad.
Yeah.
So like we said, look, I can't speak on whether or not this kid had some sort of psychosis problem, you know?
Right. He might have had a psychotic break, and he probably had a lot of other...
Suicide is no joke. And you can never just blame one thing for a suicide. A lot of things have to be going wrong,
right,
for someone to not want to live anymore.
This guy was not just
one thing.
Right. This guy was not just running around like, happy as can be, fully meaningful life, job of his dreams, happy in his relationship with his friends and his lover and his family, and all these things were not going hunky-dory in his life, and then he decided to smoke the reefer and off himself. Like, that's not how this worked.
That's not how it works, chat. Let's go to the next one. Joey Martin, California. Age 23 when he died. Joey went from smoking marijuana to becoming addicted to prescription drugs. Now, it doesn't even say that the prescription drugs are what killed him. It doesn't say at all what killed him. Like this one, car crash, suicide. I don't know what the hell killed Joey.
I am not at all, keep in mind, no matter what we say about any of these diagnoses and any of these quotes, we are not at all laughing or poking fun at the fact that these people are dead. But the quote of Sir Andrew Stephen Zorn from Arizona, that one is just the one that I could not handle. He says, marijuana killed my soul plus ruined my brain.
But was that his quote? Because a lot of these other ones, the quotes kind of sound like something that's that's fucking on their headstone. Like,
yeah, like where
half-life lived, beloved son.
It says addiction-related suicide. So his marijuana addiction was somehow related to the suicide, according to this poster. And he
no, not that even. It doesn't even have to be marijuana, because remember, marijuana is a gateway drug.
Right. Okay. Well, addiction-related suicide, maybe the marijuana, but he says marijuana killed. Where did he say this? Like, did he say this after he offed himself? Did he leave a letter? Like, marijuana killed my soul plus ruined my brain. Did he say this?
That's what I always say. I'm like, hey, you know what? I got a soda plus a hot dog at the store. No, I don't say that. I say I got a soda and a hot dog. And what is plus?
Yeah, I don't know if that's just how they typed it out or something, but either way, it's just a very odd sentence. Like, killed my soul. What does that even mean? How did marijuana kill his soul?
Suicide is terrible. I will not laugh at suicide. But you're telling me that dude said that?
Yeah,
I could see it. Look at him in his monkey suit.
All right, he was
the armed forces. You guys are great. I love you. Amazing, amazing gentlemen and ladies. Now, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him that either A, he's been just programmed this way to think that it was marijuana, or maybe he just
Well,
blamed
yeah, I
it.
mean, he's in the military, so he's hella programmed.
Hella programmed, but I mean, maybe it was marijuana. I don't know. It's easier to blame something that's already demonized than it is to accept your own faults and mistakes.
All right.
Easier to make the enemy as something that's already hated.
Then we've got Justin Viecht in New York. Acute drug intoxication, marijuana first. I don't know what that means.
Marijuana first. His quote.
Age 17, died. No, that wasn't his quote. The quote is, "He is now where flowers
It's getting
bloom."
quotes.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I'm saying I don't know what this even means. Like acute drug intoxication, marijuana first.
That maybe he intoxicated himself on drugs. I don't. I thought
He
it
is
was
now
all
where
just
flowers
overdose.
bloom, unbound by space or time. By the way, chat, marijuana is a flower, and it blooms.
The bud is a flower, Chad. I did not know that when I started smoking it. I thought it was like some weird ass fucking leaf,
Yeah, it's a bud. That's why they call it bud.
like a leaf. I was like, oh, so the marijuana plant has two leaves.
So yeah, some more marijuana psychosis and suicide. This person drug overdosed, and because their drug addiction began with casual marijuana use. Clearly, that means that marijuana is to blame solely for this man's drug overdose.
Yep. And like we said, with all of these marijuana psychosis suicides, you never know. You'll never know what
Yeah,
demons
the
plague
marijuana
himself
may
like.
have played a role, and so may have their diet. Like, it's just not enough of a, like, what is the message here? What are you trying to?
Here, though.
Okay.
Towards the end here, with this Jennifer Corny Horbrower.
Oh, this Tristan one over here, overdose cocaine laced with fentanyl. So this person literally died due to an illegal supply being laced with something else, which is a consequence of illegal supply. The only reason that this person was using this kind of shit was because they can't go get tested, certified normal cocaine. And
or fentanyl.
Supposedly, quotes, he started with marijuana, and therefore he went to cocaine after, and then he got a bad batch. Like, okay, well, that's all just consequences of criminalization.
Oh, I also want to talk.
Anyway,
about
who did you want to talk about down here?
Oh, okay. So is Jennifer Corrine Horbrower, the cheerleader looking one, killed by a? Because you gotta make this even more distinct. Medical marijuana impaired driver.
Right.
You gotta say it was medical.
Right. We also have to throw the medical industry in with this stuff.
Right. They have to throw it in there.
Fuck those kids with the seizures. Fuck them.
Right. Fuck the seizure kids. But I want to talk about these two from Florida here. The Langdales. Suicide. Terrible. Drug overdose. Their opioid addiction began with casual marijuana use. Their relapse started with marijuana. So there were opioid addictions. I'm assuming this Corey died of overdose on opium. but they blame marijuana. That's sad. I don't know why this girl committed suicide, but that's sad too.
Right. And it sucks that all of these people, all of this is just testimony from mostly from their parents. Like this one literally down here, it says, marijuana stole my only son from me. Like that's obviously a quote directly from a parent. These parents have been indoctrinated on the drug war propaganda just like everyone else.
Heroin overdose. Marijuana first, heroin last.
Yeah, and his dream was to overcome his battle with drugs.
Matthew Peckman died from cocaine and heroin overdose. Marijuana stole my only son from me.
Yeah, again, I just feel like these parents want to blame this drug, and they're all coming together. All the moms that believe in the drug war propaganda, they blame that drug because that's what they think. They really think that. It's not. I don't even think that they have a necessarily, agenda against like some knowing, like, oh yeah, we know marijuana should be legal, but we're pushing back against it. I genuinely think that these people lost their kids, and that they really think that marijuana does have all these horrible effects and really is a gateway drug and really does do all these terrible things that they were told in their DARE programs and in when they watch Reefer Madness and all these things. And it's very reasonable to me that they really believe that marijuana is responsible for this, but we're here to say it's not. It's not the sole factor. Maybe with some of these people, it did play a part in the overall environment and conditions that led to their suicide or their psychosis, or maybe in some way it did link them with like a drug dealer who then sold them other drugs, and that's how it was a gateway drug, so to say. But marijuana itself doesn't necessarily just push, it doesn't make you like, oh hey, start having thoughts of, oh hey, I want to try some smack now, I want to do some PCP, right. I want to do all the other drugs. It is the gateway drug in the sense of that marijuana generally, because its effects are so mild, that when the person who has never done it before and just only knows all of this illegal stuff and watched, like I said, all these PSAs and stuff, believes all of that nonsense. And so when they first do take a hit, it is a gateway to drugs, because they're like, oh shit, this is nice. And like, this isn't even that bad. And why is this illegal? And then they think, well, maybe other drugs aren't as bad as I think. And so in that sense, it might be a gateway, but only in that sense. Not in the sense that they love to paint this picture that you smoke some weed and then you're going to start doing the harder drugs. This bowl's done.
Oh. All right. GG everybody. I feel bad for this kid, Zio Bro. Michael Andrews Zio Bro from New Jersey. I don't even know if I'm saying Zio Bro right. I'm sorry.
Zio Bro. Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry if I butchered it.
He has a nice smile. I like this guy's face.
Alright, he looks like a chill dude.
Pleasant face.
Fatal heart arrhythmia induced by THC.
Yeah. No. You. This isn't even. There's no way that the FDA cleared that this heart thing was induced by THC, because again, there's no. Yeah.
There's no way that there.
No direct correlation.
There can still be a 0% death rate with marijuana, but this dude died, what, 6 years ago?
Right.
And they didn't say, and they haven't updated that freaking list.
Now, he may have had that fatal heart thing, and he may have been on THC while he did it, but it did not induce this heart condition.
It did not.
And on those crazy off chance, like some super just low probability that a 1 in a million shot that this is the one guy that it happened to, that really, really sucks. But even then, that's not a reason that this thing would be justified in being criminalized and illegal, because alcohol for sure poisons more people than just like 1 in a million or billions. And so if this guy was the 1 in a billion chance that this thing actually happened, his 1 in a billion odds is so much, drastically lower than like the odds that legalizing alcohol or guns brings forth the amount of deaths that come from those things. And yet we are able to regulate those things. And so it's not, even if that was the case, it's still not a reason to say that marijuana should be illegal. But yeah. Overall, like I said, RIP to all these peeps.
Yeah.
No shade at all to the dead, not throwing any shade whatsoever.
Can't.
I think there was one. Okay, so we kind of got into it a little bit. We've talked about the our friend Kevin Sabet blocked us from Sam. We shout out to Kevin for acknowledging that we exist. It was an honor.
Hi, Kevin. Love you, guy.
I don't think I'm gonna be ripping into his Twitter account. But oh my god. Okay, this guy. God, there was so much shit today. Okay,
there was so much chat.
Can you hear this guy? Can you hear this guy?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Listen to this guy.
Turn up a little low.
Hold on. Okay. Here we go.
Hi, Aubrey. Well, I'm Dr. Eric Voth. I'm the president and chairman of the board of Isaac.
This is one of our other arch nemesis chat. It's Every Brain Matters. They're another organization against cannabis. As you can see, very old white guy here, Dr. Eric Voth, gonna talk to us about why he thinks that cannabis should still be illegal. So here we go.
Let me tell you, chat. Well, every brain counts. Not all brains are created equally. My cyborg brain can think faster than most of you. Because I'm
that's
a cyborg.
The International Academy on the Science and Impact of Cannabis. And I'm here in the Kansas Republican conference to try to catch people to hold back the laws that are trying to pop up in Kansas. We now have a Senate bill that's coming up this week, and we need people to testify against it. People need to understand what a high risk marijuana is.
What a high risk marijuana is. What?
The risk.
Why is it? What is the high risk that it is?
It's not the drug that floated around 20, 30, 40 years ago. Typically, the psychotic episodes.
It is the drug that floated around 20, 30, 40 years ago. I understand what he's trying to say. He's trying to say that it's more potent and that, there's been evolutions in the techniques. And sure, but it is still just a plant that you can also just grow in your backyard and still grow insanely potent stuff that's going to still give you THC, that's going to still have the same effects that THC have always had, because THC as a single molecule has always had the same effect on your CB1 and CB2 receptors as it has since the first man learned to light up. So this narrative that they like to paint all the time of like, oh, marijuana is so much more potent now according to the test results. First off, testing wasn't as good back then as it was today. So it's possible that people were still growing stuff that was equally as potent as today's weed. But even if you were to say that the techniques have been refined and people are growing much higher percentage things, and we have more concentrates, which they try to say that. So here's the thing. Again, concentrates have been around since, I don't even know, chat, like the 7th century or something. Probably way before that. We have use of we had hashish being used by like the Hashishans in like Saudi Arabian areas, and the Egyptians. We found hash literally buried in tombs in Egypt. So I mean, hash is a concentrate, and if you were to test that concentrate, especially when it was freshly put together and pressed together back then with whatever techniques the Egyptians were pressing their hash with, it would have tested in the 50, 60, 70%. And because it's concentrated, and that's just how it's going to test. Now, maybe it wouldn't have been quite as refined. Maybe it would have tested in like the 30s or 40s. I don't know. The point is, it's still a concentrate. We've always had concentrates. I've seen them try to paint this narrative, and it's one of the things that Kevin talks about in his book, that now we also have these concentrates with such a high percentage, but hash has always existed. So yes, we might have not had BHO and all these other kinds of concentrates that we have nowadays, and we didn't have vapor carts, obviously, and all this technology stuff, but we absolutely had concentrates way before the legal marijuana industry. Hash has existed for forever.
Yep.
We're seeing are tremendous. Everybody that I talk to is seeing those kind of downsides, and
everybody that I talk to is seeing those downsides. Who's everybody that you talk to? The people who would give you the time of day are obviously the people who are going to be your yes men. Anyway,
we really need to try to get this message out nationally, locally, and get parents who are having a problem with their kids or other family members to really speak up. They have to be heard, because that's who the legislators listen to. They kind of listen to me and they say, oh yeah, that doctor. But really, parents are the way to get this message out.
Yeah. So that bothered me a little bit, just the whole little, it's not the same drug that it was 30 to 40 years ago, and just this guy just talking about in general that we need to advocate to push back against legalization.
Nope.
Always people just wanting to push back. I think that was mostly what I wanted to kind of cover today. Did you have anything else to cover today?
No. Oh wait, yes, chat. We have something new to cover today.
Oh wait, I actually did have one more thing. But what were you saying?
Oh no, you say your thing first.
Okay, well this was the thing that we got into Twitter with got into it a little bit with the Symposia guys today. Now again, as I've said on this stream before, I really respect the work that Symposia does, and I think that they have some brilliant minds on their team. When I've listened to their content, when I watch their stuff, I think that they have just people who have tons of knowledge about the drug war. I've learned stuff from watching their things. I'm not trying to come here and say that they're wrong, or that or really like call them out in particular. My only criticism, so I'll just take us to this tweet real quick. So there was this
Go.
Oh, this was not the one specifically. Hold on.
This little chicken with my. It's not a chicken, chat. It's not a chicken.
This was the one.
I'm getting really sad about people calling it a chicken.
So
it's a Gundam helmet.
Nesse, I think that's how you say your name. My bad if it's not. She follows us actually, and she said. She posted this article saying, a few people have asked us why so many negative stories. The overwhelming coverage about psychedelic therapy ranges from positive to glowing. I can't recall a time when such a radical psychological experiment has gotten so little scrutiny. I can understand what they're saying, because again, we also pushed back here on our stream against the marijuana talk of, oh, it can cure this and it can cure that and it can do this and it can do that. So I understand what they're saying when they're saying about pushback. However, my sole issue with so this is what I said on here. I said the only issue I have with the reporting on this, and we can get into the article in a little bit here, chat, but I said or maybe we should get into this first. Let's just watch this video, because this video is the main thing. Do you have this video? Can I send you this video? I want you to actually watch the video too.
I don't think you sent me the video.
Here, I need you to watch the video too, because it's pretty important.
Send me the video. Hold on. Send it in the news and talk.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. There's the article that she linked on the tweet.
Show me the thing.
You see this? It says you won't feel high after watching this video.
Okay, yep, I guess. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna play it on the stream. Tell me if you can hear it.
Play.
It's playing right now.
My coach used to call it NASCAR on skates.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay, so it says Megan Bisson is a world record holding inline speed skater. She now works as a wilderness guide.
I was in a race once where we passed a cyclist who was going 87 kilometers an hour, and he yelled to us how fast he was going, and we just went flying by him. It was a really special part of my life.
Sexually abused as a teenager and as an adult, she struggled with PTSD and couldn't bear to be touched.
I had really struggled for a number of years with severe trauma and the after effects, and was in a situation where I had no other options.
In 2015, she enrolled in a clinical trial to test MDMA, ecstasy, assisted therapy for PTSD.
The fact it was a Health Canada safety trial, that really factored into my decision, because I just said, like, this is the safest environment in which I can take this drug.
The organization overseeing the clinical trials is MAPS, Multidisciplinary Association for Psychedelic Studies.
I look at these trees, and so much of their beauty comes from their wounds.
MAPS enlisted a married couple to lead her trial sessions. Psychiatrist Dr. Donna Dreyer and Richard Jensen, an unlicensed therapist. That's pretty sus.
Of an athlete of just, pain, gain. I came into this clinical trial going, like, I will be the best clinical trial participant I can. It had been drilled into me to be so scared of any kind of drug. So I had no clue. I had no idea what MDMA looked like. I didn't know it was called ecstasy. I didn't know it was called Molly on the street.
It's a little of a stretch for me to believe that you never heard the term ecstasy. I mean, maybe.
Or Molly, or a Mickey.
Molly, I can even understand. Molly, I feel like I can understand more than being like, you never heard ecstasy, because I feel like it's definitely talked about in like popular movies and club stuff, and like,
right, like how many times, like, did you slip me a Mickey? That's just a pop culture reference.
Yeah, it's a little interesting that she says she's never heard about it, but okay, I'm definitely not saying she's lying or anything. Just a little odd that you've never heard that term ever until this very moment. I can definitely understand you never hearing the term MDMA. Yeah.
When I took it, one of the
Also, she said that she going into this, she was already having, keep in mind, she literally just admitted she had the bias against the drugs. She already was going into this full of anxiety, which is not a mental state in which you should take drugs. That's just some drug taking 101 there, chat. If you're going into something and you're freaked out about it, you probably shouldn't take a mind altering substance during a mental state in which you're freaked out.
first things I really noticed was the anxiety of just like, holy shit, what did I just take? And I am scared and get this out of my body and I can't. And it's just like, you're on this train and you're just going.
Yeah, I mean, once you ingest anything, that's what it's like. Literally anything.
Like that fucking gravy
Once I ingested Tylenol, yeah,
If you
it's going.
take, like your best
Yo, if I
experiences and to relive them again in
drink
just
coffee,
their
it's gonna
absolute
come
full
out.
Okay, hold on. We missed a little bit there.
It is if you take like your best experiences and to relive them again in just their absolute full magnificence. But the worst, most devastating experiences of your life.
Now, you see these two individuals in this video. This video was taken from the actual trial, and they did provide it to the girl. It wasn't like this was uncovered or anything, but she decided to provide it to these journalists. In the video, you see, like I said, right now you see that this girl's having some kind of experience of displeasure for sure, or some kind of discomfort, or she's like, ah. So
Yeah, she's not having a very good time.
these
right
two
there.
people are holding her down. I agree that looks a little weird in when considering that this is if you were to look at it through a standard therapy session today, it would definitely look a little odd that the girl is being held down by two people. Especially when, again, it's just such a sus thing that this guy is unlicensed and he was allowed to participate in this trial at all. I 100% think that that's super weird and not okay.
Those are also relived in hypercolor. It's heaven and hell. What gives it so much power is also what creates such potential and such capacity for harm.
Okay, they're like doing some weird smoke blowing thing.
Things that
Okay.
Probably just like.
Now here's the
incense
next big moment here. First off, this guy's over here. The husband's over here just drinking a beer or whatever the hell he's drinking.
No, the unlicensed therapist.
The unlicensed therapist husband over here is drinking his drink while he's just watching his wife cuddle this test participant in bed. Now, this is where it starts to get weird, and this is where I need to watch the way I say things, not because I'm trying to paint a certain picture, but because I just don't want to be accused of being a rape sympathizer, because I feel like they already tried to do that on Twitter today. So I do agree that in the modern context of what therapy looks like, it probably is really weird to see this. However, I am not saying at all that this is the way to do it, but this girl's trauma in specific was the trauma of being touched. So if in order to work through your PTSD of human touch, the only real way that you can know that you worked through that specific kind of trauma would be to be touched. Now, I'm not saying that the therapist is the one that should be doing the touching, but who really is? Like, do you bring a friend with you and then the therapist like gets you to touch the friend? I don't know. Isn't that kind of weird too? I don't really know how. Like therapy in general is still a very something that we don't really understand at all. As far as how, we don't have conclusive evidence that psychotherapy of one sort specifically is the one way to do therapy, and it always has the best results ever, and people are cured. That's not how therapy works. In fact, we mostly show that it's like a 50-50 shot of if any kind of general therapy ends up having the desired effect for the patient. Any kind of therapy. So therapy in general is always evolving, and there is potential for, like I said, only in the context specifically where we're talking here of someone who's saying they're afraid of being touched. It's a weird thing, I feel like, as a trauma therapist. Like, how do you really prove that this person is over it without either getting them to touch someone and witnessing it, or touching them as, you know, part of the therapy. Also,
Right.
now I'm not saying that the context here is weird because there's a bed. Maybe if it wasn't a bed, it wouldn't be. I feel like they're sexualizing it because it's in a bed. And I'm not saying that this isn't sexual. I'm not saying that this lady didn't have perverse shit in her head. I'm not saying that her unlicensed husband should have been over there, right? I'm just saying that, again, like, hugs are not inherently sexual. And I don't necessarily think that when working through trauma, like if I had a patient in front of me, I'm not a licensed therapist. I'm not trying to be a therapist. But if I had a patient in front of me crying and they wanted to be like held, like, human compassion is like not a bad thing, I feel like. And I feel like you can help people work through their trauma by giving them a hug sometimes if that's what they want. Now, the narrative, of course, that they're trying to push is that this girl did not want this, which maybe she didn't. Or
chat. Let me say something. To
okay,
the chat
go ahead. Go ahead.
You, chat, should only hug people when you are comfortable to hug people. Never let someone tell you, "Can I have a hug?" You have to want that hug. If you don't want that hug, don't take that hug, chat.
Right. Don't feel
take
bad
it.
saying no.
This is not victim blaming.
Not
This
at
is
all.
a warning to everybody out there. You don't want to get hugged. You don't want to get touched. Say no to touching.
But yeah,
Don't-
do you
no
understand what
touching.
I'm saying as far as like the how do you prove that you've helped this person heal their touch trauma without
Yeah, it should
involving
always
some
be
kind of touch, even if it's not
touching
you
people
touching.
you're comfortable with. Don't touch people you're not comfortable with.
Right.
She was not comfortable with this unlicensed therapist touching her. He should not have touched her.
Agreed.
Is what I'm saying.
And she might have not even known that she was unlicensed. I mean, she's going into this thinking that this is a clinical trial by like the highest degree of, you know, this is like
At college.
she's thinking that this is all being done on the up and up. She doesn't know that this guy's unlicensed. I don't know why Rick Doblin allowed, or anyone at MAPS allowed, some unlicensed guy to be involved in this session, especially if you were videotaping it. Good God. But this happened, and that does look really bad on MAPS. I agree. It looks really bad.
It does.
However, that still has nothing to do with the drug itself. And they tried to say on Twitter that it wasn't that they're in their podcast and in all these things they make it very clear constantly that it's not about the drug itself. But as you'll see here, what we're going to get into, what she's going to tell about this story and the narrative that they're going to put forward in this article, which is what I pushed back on. They do in fact name the drug as the reason for it happening, which goes back to what we were just saying. They're doing the same thing that those moms are doing when they're saying, oh, well, this marijuana-induced psychosis, blah, blah, blah. They're trying to paint the picture that MDMA is some kind of mind control date rape drug, in which if you give someone MDMA and then say, hey, we should have sex, that they're unable to stop themselves from fucking you. And that is not the case. So anyway, let's dive into this a little more.
Were not okay very quickly became normalized. And not only became normalized, became reframed as therapeutic. I had no context. Like, MDMA psychotherapy is not, there's no context for what it's supposed to be. There's no framework for this new drug. It was like being thrust into this new world and being told.
See, did you see her cuddling with the husband there? That's weird as fuck. Like, why is she cuddling with this unlicensed guy? And they're not doing anything sexual.
I had no context.
Like it is just literal holding.
There's no context for what it's supposed to be. There's no
weird
framework for this new drug. It was like being thrust into this new world and being told.
And obviously, if there was proof of anything truly sexual going on, they would have included that in the footage that they released. Or maybe not included the actual sex part, but, you know, they would have censored it and included that happened, because that would be huge if that actually did happen. But guess what? I watched the whole video. Nothing sexual happens. Anyway, let's keep going.
It's okay that I lose my agency. It is okay that I'm being touched. It is okay.
Lose my agency. You didn't lose your agency. I know people who take Molly and who have used MDMA, and they don't lose their agency when they don't lose their ability to choose or not to choose. Your specific situation, you as a trauma victim were being told that this was some kind of cure and that these were professionals who knew what they were doing. And if this whole process became uncomfortable for you, or if you didn't realize how uncomfortable it was until later, and it became something you were very uncomfortable with once you learned more about it or thought more about it or whatever the case, that didn't specifically happen because you took MDMA. That happened because let's just even if we were to assume the worst in this situation, two bad people took advantage of you, and they already had a power dynamic with you from the beginning because they were your therapists, and therapists have been raping people and taking advantage of clients for a long time, way before MAPS was doing these studies, way before psychedelic therapy or any kind of drug therapy was being discussed in any kind of capacity. We were passing laws that made it illegal for those kinds of things to happen with your therapist, just like with police officers and other people. And it's unfortunate that in our society we've had to pass those laws, and it's unfortunate that there's people out there that take advantage of people who are in vulnerable situations, but that was not a direct result of just the MDMA use. And it's not something... this lady painting this picture of, I lost my agency, and I think later on she's going to say how she just couldn't say no. There's no scientific evidence that MDMA of any kind makes it so that you cannot say no or that you lose your agency. There are no studies that they're going to be able to point me to that says that is a direct effect of MDMA. That was a whole situation that she was involved in which she felt that she could be that vulnerable and that she should go along with what was going on because she was told that this was going to cure her trauma. And that is why she was so suggestible, not because she was on the drug. The drug might have played a part in it, just like we said. It's the big picture. But she is blaming, as you'll hear the way she speaks and the way it talks about it in this article, that the drug is being blamed for the majority of the effects, and she's claiming that it just took away her agency and she did whatever they wanted, apparently, like some kind of, like I said, mind-controlled hentai girl.
I'm being cuddled. It is okay that
I really to relax because I'm totally locked around my cord and I got that.
Is there any way to just breathe into that?
Try to maybe lie down and spread your legs forward.
It's just that was a real trigger. Yeah. Can I hold on to your hand? Would that be of any help? Just gonna put my hand on your hand. It's okay, you're safe here. You are safe here. And don't be sorry about this, it's okay. It's your own body's reaction. It's what we're trying to address here. It's okay, it's okay. You're okay.
Yeah, see, this part was talked about a lot too. This specific part where he like kind of comes over to her, she pulls away, and then he like kind of is like, okay, yikes, and like puts his hands up like that. Yeah, dude, she probably didn't want to be touched right then. And
Yeah.
you know, fine. There's nothing wrong with
No
that.
bad touch.
To come into this cauldron of being told how lucky I was and how fortunate I was, and I was one of only 6 Canadians to be chosen for this clinical trial, to have my moments of fear reframed and pathologized, to have these moments of touch reframed as therapeutic. And it's like being a frog boiled alive.
Okay, this part. Look at this. This is pretty bad. This looks really bad. This just looks really, really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's like crotch is basically pushed up next to her ass. The mom or the lady's also in there, and they're also like, look at this guy. He's literally like grabbing her wrists and like putting them around his lady's waist. This is a bad touch. This is beyond the point. Like I said earlier, I was not at all pushing for any kind of narrative in which these people are doing things the right way. My sole thing is I can understand how a client may need to be exposed to touch in order to work through the trauma, and there might be certain techniques that aren't in modern therapy in which that might be a thing that could be consented and okay if they knew what they're getting into before they take the drug and before all these things happen. There are scenarios in which you could maybe say that this situation could have played out in an ethical way. However, what is happening here is clearly not okay. But still, what is happening here is because these two people are doing this. It is not because she took the drug. The drug is only playing a small part in this. Or maybe a major part. But the point is, it's not just because of the drug. It's because this lady believes that these people are here to heal her and that this is a part of what she's supposed to be doing. And when she came down from her high and remembered what happened, she wasn't okay with it. And that doesn't mean specifically that because it was all the drug's fault that this happened. It's because these people did this thing that way.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Yes, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's
Apparently,
okay.
this lady was within the trial. She was listed as a success in the study.
Is it safe?
Yes, it is.
Having a substance that alters your consciousness in such capacity that you have no ability to say no or yes freely, that is no consent. I crave as much as I fear touch. And to have a drug that completely rips that open, bond you like your skin doesn't exist anymore and you're just a part of someone else. I thought it'd be therapeutic. It's a fucking Health Canada clinical trial.
Down in a towel.
So you see the husband, like, they're pinning her down a bunch. Looks really bad.
It takes an incredible amount of trust to walk into a clinical trial and to walk into a therapy room and to be willing to rip yourself open and go through the worst experiences of your life.
I love coming into forests because I just look at these trees and I'm just like, like, what have they been through? And yet they're still here. They're still standing strong. Their roots are sinking down. They're rising up. It just reminds me that there's so much more. She
Yeah, I
picked
don't
me.
know. He's holding her a lot towards the end for sure.
It's so amazing to just, I don't have to be anything for her. I don't have to prove anything to her. I just have to be
per human.
Yeah, dogs are great. Wait. So it says, while she was in therapy, Richard Jensen started what he called a consensual, intimate sexual relationship with Megan. Transcript, Supreme Court of British Columbia, 2019. Megan reported Jensen to various authorities, including the police, for sexual assault and therapy abuse. MAPS waited more than 5 years to do a compliance review of Megan's clinical trial. MAPS determined Jensen and Dreyer did not follow MAPS therapeutic protocol on several occasions during the sessions. MAPS is currently conducting phase 3 MDMA trial seeking FDA approval in 2023. So yeah, I agree that looks really bad for MAPS. And this is some incredible journalism on the part of Symposia, and I'm glad that people who take advantage of other human beings are brought to light, and that we can see what's being done by MAPS, and that they're willing to cover up stuff that is being done by wackos that they're for some reason allowing to participate at all in their clinical trials for whatever reason. MAPS has also done some really other shady stuff that I think Symposia has uncovered. I believe I think I heard this in one of their podcasts, but I have not researched it well enough yet. But basically, they said that MAPS was trying to legalize their own version, to not actually fully legalize, but to just reschedule MDMA. So they were trying to reschedule it down and create a MAPS specific MDMA that's the only one that can be used. So basically, they would be able to patent the drug themselves and use it only themselves. Now, if that's all true, that's really shady capitalism bullshit. But still isn't a reason that the drug should be illegal. It just makes MAPS look progressively worse. And if MAPS is a really shady, bad company that's just trying to abuse this tool to do harm to people or to make a lot of money, while potentially doing some significant harm, then yeah, that's a horrible thing, and I think that they should keep exposing that. But this lady saying that this drug made her unable to say no, saying that she lost her agency, and you guys promoting that as the accurate scientific narrative of what this drug can do is inaccurate. It literally says in this little thing here. We're not going to go fully through the article, at least not in this part. I am thinking of creating a YouTube video that's going to cover this more in depth. So
yeah, we're going to cover it.
But basically, it says the woman seems physically pliant and helpless in the video because she's on a psychoactive drug. So how can you tell me that in your thing that there's nothing in there that says that is nothing in your narrative that's inaccurate or that is specifically going after the drugs or the effect of the drug itself? However, right away at the start of this article, we see this woman seems physically pliant and helpless in the video because she's on a psychoactive drug. No, she does not seem like that because she's on a psychoactive drug. She's being freaking held down, and she's being told that this is something that she needs to work through by a therapist who she trusts, because she was told that this was a valid clinical trial, and she went in there thinking that everyone around had the best intentions for her. It is not because she is on the drug that this horrible atrocity occurred. And yet this is exactly what this line says right here. Because she's on a drug, MDMA. This is why she seems helpless. Literally. So how can they tell me? There's a tweet right here. I have it right here. This guy told me, awful take, Mr. Brian Pace from Symposia. And in which I said, the only issue I have with this reporting is that the narrative about these drugs essentially being date rape drugs that can mind control. Therapists have been abusing power dynamics to rape victims way before MAPS. The psychedelics are not responsible for this outcome. Then this person said, awful take. MAPS trained both of the therapists and took responsibility for their protocol adherence. In their assessment, given that this is your only issue, it sounds like you want this reporting to have not happened. That's what he told me. Because I had an issue with them mischaracterizing the effects of this drug and painting the effects inaccurately. I think that the reporting should not have happened. Yes, that clearly is what I said. To which I responded later. Wait, where was the other replies?
Chat, we are not telling anyone to go after this person. Do not go after this person. That's very rude. Never cyberbully anybody, chat. Never.
Yeah, and then he said, please demonstrate, Brian asked me, please demonstrate what is false about this narrative. I did not call you any names, but I can't understand how this reporting could occur without fully exploring that psychedelics can and have been used in manipulation and sexual abuse. Happy to hear you out. No, I mean, yes, they have been used in that way, but it wasn't, the psychedelics in this particular case, it had nothing to do with the sexual abuse or the manipulation. Like, they may have played, nothing. Like, it was those two people who did that. This guy went in there and said that while this girl was on drugs and while this girl was, but even more so importantly, less so important that she was on drugs, more so importantly that this girl was being told that this is how you heal your trauma and this is what needs to happen. This girl was told that by a therapist, and then on top of that, she took a drug that, produced euphoria and other things, and she proceeded to be raped. That's horrible. That's freaking horrible. But it was not because she took MDMA that then she was now helpless and super rapeable.
No.
That was just that's just not the correct narrative of how these things work. And so that is what I was talking about, and Brian asked me to demonstrate, so I have just demonstrated. Within the first freaking second paragraph, first sentence, you've already said right here that because she's on the psychoactive drug MDMA. Not only that, but in your video, as I said, I believe it was right around, where was it? Was it right around here? In your video, she said specifically that she was unable to say no and she lost her agency, as we just heard. So, yes, this lady saying that MDMA makes it so that you can't say no, that you lose your agency, and all of these things is not accurate to how the drug works. And by saying that these are the effects that this drug has, it's making it so that people who are on the other side of drug legalization are going to be like, oh, well, people are using that tool to do things like that. Clearly, this thing that makes it so that you are unable to say no this mind control drug being used by rapist therapists should definitely not be legal. In fact, all drugs are really bad. Who knows what these other drugs could do if that drug does something like that? If you don't understand how damaging that can be for the legalization efforts, then I don't know what to really tell you. And you guys have PhDs, and I've heard you guys speak about the drug war and how and have so much knowledge on how we got to where we are today that I can't understand how you fail to see that a sentence like this alone, saying that because she's on a psychoactive drug, she's helpless, or her sentences saying that she lost her agency and that she and that this drug makes you unable to say no, are not accurate. and there is no scientific literature that you can point me to that is going to prove that those statements are accurate. So that was the sole issue I had with your reporting, not the other stuff. You should definitely keep exposing bad people. And if MAPS is really trying to be the first, an example of a good legalization platform, and they're allowing shit like this, I think you should absolutely tear them a new one. And if they're actually trying to do some bullshit like create their own version of MDMA that they're the only ones that have the patent for and therefore the ability to sell and just make buku bucks off of that, and that's how they're trying to legalize, then they're shitbags and you should expose that and they should be taken down. But
Take them down.
my sole point was that the effects of MDMA are not what you are reporting, and that by not accurately reporting the nuance of the full picture and the part that MDMA plays and the true effects that MDMA can have, you are basically just you're loading the gun of the anti-drug war people to produce more posters like that freaking Moms one that we just looked at.
Eek.
So, I think we've accurately ranted enough today.
All right. Yeah, we ranted. There's so much stuff there was, chat. There's just so much stuff. The war never ends. But we're winning, probably.
Yeah, it's also Drug and Alcohol Fact Week on Twitter and everywhere, so there's just a lot of stuff coming out. Thanks for checking out your Drug and Alcohol Fact coverage on Hyrule Heroes.
Yep, thank you. Thank you.
So for those of you who weren't here yesterday, we beat Cuphead. We finally took down the devil.
Holy shit, chat. We clinched it out in the end with the devil.
Yeah, we were pretty stoked that we finally took him down. So now we're going to be playing a new game this week. We're going to be playing starting Nobody Saves the World. Because
you know, chat,
we're superheroes.
Nobody's in the end.
Right.
We can all save the world.
And we're superheroes, so it's our job to save the world.
Right.
So, we're going to start that right now.
Oh, God. I'm thinking of that freaking song. Everyone's a hero in their own way.
Oh, no. Lisa remembers that song. Jamie. Oh.
Jamona.
Oh, no. All right. I think you're invited. Are you not in this game?
No, you
need to re-invite you again.
Okay. Re-invite me.
Their profile. Never mind. No, I didn't want to do this. Are you invited? Are you in?
Yeah. Yep, there I am.
There you are.
Wait, do I have to be red? Where's my view? No.
No, that was not it. Yeah, I saw that.
That was not it.
I don't think we can change anything right now.
Okay, so I'm just brown.
Yep.
All right.
I'm white as fuck.
White bust a streak, right? Chat. Brown face.
Okay. Here's the game.
Wanted to be blue. Oh, that guy looks scary as fuck.
Oh. I have awoken. You wake up in a small shack. You can't remember how you got there.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here at the start. Oh, I smashed our box. Smash everything. What is that? Oh my god.
We gotta go out.
No, I can't even.
There's a lot of things.
Smack this woman. Oh,
Wait, where did I go?
you went inside of me.
Oh.
I activated the talking.
Oh, you have
don't know,
amnesia.
dude.
That doesn't explain the lack of pants, but I'm forgetful myself. Sure, Nostramagus can help you with a potion or something. He's only the most powerful wizard to have ever lived.
Yo, does this person even have pants? She's wearing a dress.
Now, where does he live again? Oh, right, behind me, the mansion with his name on it.
Just saying, chat. Alright, so, okay. I don't think we should hit this thing at all.
Bunnies.
I don't think we should hit this guy. Because Zelda has taught me that you don't fuck with the cuckoos. You know what I'm saying?
I tried to mess with him already. Doesn't work.
Nah, don't do it. What are you doing, guy?
It doesn't work.
Get. Where is the money? Give
Right
us
there.
the money. Give us chicken.
Chicken.
Taking all the chicken shit.
Everything.
We got lots of money now.
Hold up,
No,
this
we
area is
don't
under
wanna go that way.
lockdown. Waiting for the ranger tasked with delivering a message for us. No one else is allowed through.
Get out of here, Sir Patrick Star.
Nostramagus, home of the legendary
Wait, hold on.
Nostramagus.
Look, there's a
What?
chicken. I want his soul. Oh, look, it's a small child.
You hear odd noises during the storm last night? So strange.
Oh, what did you hear, dolphin asshole? Can I run? No, I have no run.
Lots of people want to become great wizards like Nostramagus, but to train very hard. Very, very hard. Not for me.
Oh,
Oops,
look,
no, I didn't
there's
want to do
houses
that.
here. No, you did it again.
Nope.
Nope.
There's some houses.
Look, it's an old fat woman.
She's not fat, she's just a hole. Nostramagus' assistant Randy looked agitated this morning. I hope his asthma. Oh,
Oh,
alright, chat. Hope his asthma isn't coming back. He's such a sweet lad. Hope that wasn't too
Bless
loud,
you.
chat. Blowing out your eardrums.
I'm sorry, chat. He sneezes like an elephant. There's no one in this house. No one is here.
Break their shit down.
Smash all of their stuff.
That's the only way.
Smash the jars.
Smash the
Smash the
cactus.
Goodbye, cactus. Take that, shrubbery. Oh, smash them. Smash them good.
Okay.
We're over here. Was there anything else for smashing? Yep. Get that coin. Old Cape.
Yeah, we've been in Old Cape.
Oh, there's more smashables. Get the ruby.
Okay.
Okay, now we're done.
Now
Now
we
let's go see a
Nostramagus.
wizard.
Okay. We're off to see the wizard. What the? Nostramagus, he's gone. Randy the Rad. That mole. Who did this?
That's pretty rad mole.
I will avenge you.
Oh, jeez. Not this avenging.
He's
Why?
doing the mer face. The mer. Who the hell are you? You must be a new trainee. Where are your pants? Show some respect.
Give me some pants, bro.
Nostramagus, the most powerful wizard of all time, has been kidnapped. He must have left a clue for me, Randy the Rad, his intrepid protege.
That cannot be his actual title.
I'm basically a master wizard. Nostramagus has delayed my graduation from the protege program for the 5th time, but he knows I'm ready. I need to think.
God, you're a
Make me
moron,
coffee.
Randy.
He said make him coffee. Caramel macchiato, venti, extra shot, half skim milk, half mountain goat milk, 2% foam, and pronto.
Dude, I don't know how to fucking do that.
Press A while near objects.
Just smash all his stuff. What did you do?
I interacted with something.
No, don't touch it.
Oh, a wand?
Get it.
I'm in trouble. Take the wand. Find me.
Oh, you fucking idiot, Randy.
I wanted that coffee yesterday, Slowpoke. Wait, what are you doing over here? There. This is a crime scene. You weren't messing with anything, were you? Tell Roundy about the wand? Hell no, he's a jerk.
No.
No, or hell no, he's a jerk.
Hell no. We're sassy.
You're not a trainee. You are officially a suspect. Randy, monsters have invaded the Grand Castle. It's covered in a strange fungus. I'll deal with you later. Could you move a bit to the right? Perfect. Why did we do that?
Because he asked us to. We're nice guys.
No, see?
How though? It hurt my face.
It's because we took some MDMA.
MDMA hurts your face? Oh, we got the wand now. We have quests?
You now have quests.
Examine your surroundings. Smash stuff. Walk around the cell. There are 10 things to smash in this cell. We're almost there. Smash the toilet though. Oh no. What is this?
Bed.
It's wet.
Yeah.
Hopefully from the ceiling.
This is a star door. You need 8 stars to open the door.
Hold on now. We need to examine this.
Crystal saved our shit.
Hold on. What do we get? We completed the quest. What's this? Okay, jailbreak. We have to escape.
What is this?
We need more stars.
Can't do any of these.
No, we can't do any of those yet. We don't have anything.
What about our
yet.
wand?
Nah, you don't. That's just nothing. Look. Where is it?
Not enough stars. What are the other stars we need?
Is it these flies, maybe?
Look. Walk around the cell, smash stuff, examine your surroundings. Oh, it says we can redeem our completed quest.
Oh.
Ah.
Alright, chat. Alright, you know. I mean, we weren't very smart from the beginning, chat. So, you know.
Nobody from an F to a D? The rat. Form unlocked.
Oh my god,
Form
you're
of
so
rat.
adorable. Look at your little adorable goddamn face.
Not unlocked. Go to town with your little chompers. Restores 5 mana and builds 15 poison on hit.
Ooh.
Health items also restore plus 8 mana.
Ooh.
Okay. Jailbreak.
Okay. Escape so I can do it.
Oh,
Wait, did I
we
do it
already did it.
also?
Yeah, we did it together.
Oh.
How do we... Where's the forms menu? It says there's a forms menu. Here? What are you doing? Rata? Aha.
I'm a rat.
Oh,
Look at
I have to
me.
do
Look
it
at
too.
me. Yeah, that one.
That's it, right? Okay.
Yep. Now we are rats.
Here?
Let's get through
We
the
gotta
star
go. We
thing.
gotta go here.
No, I want to get through the star thing.
We gotta get more stars. Don't have enough
Let
stars
me
yet. We only
through
have
the
3.
door. How come that one asshole already had 8 stars?
Do we
Oh,
turn
wait,
out of
hold
the
on.
rat?
Right, how do we change our form back?
We have to keep going to the form screen?
Hold on, I found controls. Abilities. Quick swap, there it is. Right bumper.
Quick swap.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, there it is. I see it. You see it?
Yeah, there it is. Man. I'm a man. You thought I was a rat, but no. I was a man this whole time. Look, this one is only one.
Look at my face.
Oh, you found out how to do that? I tried to do that, but I could not find it. Oh, because I came all the way down to the bottom. Oh, damn, I'm adorable.
Alright.
All right, let's escape. Okay, so it's the dungeon.
The demi dungeon.
Okay, I'm gonna start out as a rat because that seems better.
Wait, how did you just switch that quick though? How did you switch that quick?
I'm just doing it like, you know, like a master magician.
Well, what do you do?
Just hold the right bumper and bam, and then go at an angle.
Huh? Yeah, but it just seems like you're doing it so quickly. Okay.
Yeah, I am. I'm super good. I'm already like a master wizard.
Alright.
You just turn into a rat, fool. Attack. We have teeth, motherfucker.
Nah, yes, yes.
I want these bones. Come on. Come on. Bite me. Fight me. I'll show you teeth. What you got? What you got? You got nothing. What? Hold up. I want to kill this guy. Stop having eyeballs. It's gross. Super gross. Oh no. Oh my god. Hey, you're really low on health.
Yeah.
Come on. Up here, maybe. No.
Unredeemed quest.
Oh, we have quest to redeem. Redeem that quest. Rat. Yeah. I want to be an egg.
Oh, we got the D-Rat, which unlocked consume. 30% of consumed damage is leached as health.
Ooh, that's good for right now.
Yeah. How do we use that though?
We just attack.
Oh, but how do we use consume?
No, consume is passive for the attack. Oh no,
it's
there it
X.
is. X.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, but it has a
Remember,
cooldown.
as a cooldown. Look out.
That's a way to gain some health back. Looks like we also just got our health back.
Oh, that guy ended in one shot. Did you see that?
Yes.
Aha, teeth! Goddamn though, if mice don't just have vampire teeth. What is that?
Rats not built to poison. To apply poison, not until the enemy to their circular poison meter becomes solid. Status effects are only applied when they're fully built up. Try using poison to complete your quests.
Oh, nice, nice. I mean, I'll dig in poison. Alright, I feel like we poisoned like maybe one guy.
Maybe.
Oh,
Ow.
come on now.
Ow. Dead.
Well, you just gone?
I'm just dead. I revive in 4 seconds, it says. See, now he's poisoned. Poison.
We need to smash all the flaming trash cans. Oh my god. A chicken.
Oh, we got some quests to redeem.
Yep. Alright, you go that way. Oh, chicken.
What is this? What are these quests? Consume. Oh, consumed poison baddies. We gotta consume 4 more. So we gotta poison them and then consume them.
Oh.
That's the next. That's the last
All
quest.
right. I feel like I did that recently. Hold up. Look, we're missing a bunch of stuff.
There's a bunch of meat here.
Bunch of stuff everywhere. We gotta make sure not to miss it. Even these trash cans are
Come get some
smashable.
health. Come get some health.
The health. Oh my god. Yes. Give me that. Smash that other one. Hey, look. What is with this wand that we stole? That looks probably important if he's hanging it on the wall.
Hold on.
I think I found the boss.
Jailbreak. This one's the consume, and then this one's clear the museum
Clear the
dungeon.
dungeon.
Alright.
Wait, let's go this way.
Ah.
There. I did it.
Good job.
I was actually already doing this combo without even knowing it. That it was a thing that I was supposed to do. Oh, look at this guy with his half a body. Oh, I died. Look out.
Oh. You're rising in
almost
4
there.
seconds. Ow.
Look out. Aha!
Hey.
We got some fucking tokens.
Upgrade tokens. Press
Hold on, let's clear these things
power
first.
my abilities. Yeah. Okay, well first, yeah, let's do these. Let's here. Oh,
Yeah, that one.
nice. The Rata in C form,
The
and we got the guard form
Sir
unlocked.
Patrick.
Guard.
Oh no, he doesn't look like Sir Patrick.
Sword
at all.
slash unlocked.
Oh my.
Bravado unlocked.
Bravado. Oh,
And the
Ooh.
Ranger.
let me see this ranger. Hey,
I like Rangers.
I don't think she had hands. Does she have arms?
Level up. Base
Level
increased
up.
stats. Cool. More health.
Oh,
Nostradamus thing. Okay, we now have the 8 stars we need.
we got a lot of rat new ones though. What are these? What are these rat ones?
Nah, more baddies. Nah, deals dark damage.
Oh,
Generate
so grab
mana
some
with
food.
scavenge passive. Pick up health. Trigger scavenge. And consume more. Restore more health with consume. So just more
Oh,
stuff we can do in the rat form.
all right. Well, let's attach our new guy, the ranger, and the other one. unless they're already attached.
I would guess they're already attached. So here's the thing it was saying though. There's the upgrades. So see, we have 3. See, this one requires 3 upgrade points to upgrade scavenge to level 2, or we can upgrade consume to consume 2, or
I think it's because we haven't transformed into those guys yet.
yeah, maybe. There's
So we gotta
also
transform.
slap. We can upgrade our slap.
Slap restores 20 mana.
A
So-
sad little slappy poo. That's what it says.
All right, well, let's look at our other guys. On yeah,
wait.
no, we haven't picked it. Hold on now.
Is it now on your thing? On your quick?
Hold on. No, she doesn't have any arms, like I thought. Now let's see. Yeah?
It's on your quick? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. See, I don't see your quick being pulled up.
A slug or a bodybuilder?
Or
Oh, she does have arms. Holy shit. No, wait, go back to the upgrade page.
well, the sword slash, and we've got poison people with poison tipped arrows, and then charge arrow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay.
It's still
we
the
gotta-
rats.
It's only gonna be the rat. Let's do the gnaw.
Or we can save the points for upgrades later.
Well, we have 3. Why can't we upgrade our slash or our bravado?
Because it requires D rank for
Oh,
the...
D rank. All right,
Yeah,
so let's
that's what I
save
say.
them
We could
then.
just save for now. I don't think we need
Save
to
for
go
now.
hard on any form yet.
Nah. Let's get the heck out of here. Where are we?
Let's go.
Oh, look. You hold it longer.
Charge shot.
Yes. Wow. Wow.
Took a lot there. Alright, let's get out of here.
You're so fast.
Oh yeah, you're a big guy. Oh, now you're super fast.
Now I'm faster.
Yes.
Ha 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 ha.
The rata. Wait. Oh, okay. Wait,
I
well,
think that was,
what was this thing?
I think that's just a shortcut.
This one? What is this?
Yeah. I think it was just a shortcut back from the boss area.
Oh, okay.
We just missed it. All right, now turn into a rat. Let's go.
This game is visually very nice. Pretty
It
cute.
is very nice. Thank you. I picked this one.
Oh, I need to be rat form.
Yeah, you need to become a rat.
La rata. El rato.
Oh no.
You're the white one. Ah, baby's first dungeon.
Baby's first dungeon.
That's what
I
it
guess.
gave me the article. Or the thing. What is this? Can't take
It's a
the
guitar.
Can't take the guitar as my weapon.
Who are these 2 guys? Here's the money. Get the money though. Get the chicken. Wait, I needed that chicken.
here?
Yeah, here. All right, look. So let's smash all this stuff again because we hate him for locking us in a dungeon. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Now we can go this way, right? What do you got? What?
Do I need to be a guard? A ranger tasked for delivering a message with this. I guess you must be that ranger. Can you pass an important message to Randy? He left in a hurry not too long ago to investigate the monster invasion at the Grand Castle north of here. Here's the message. We're out of mountain goat milk for your coffee. Can we use regular goat milk instead? Master Sergeant Guard.
Jesus fucking Christ. This Randy guy.
So we go up this way?
Oh, hold on now. Let's check
Save
this
point.
out now. Now that I'm a person,
I want,
I want to see what they say about now that I have pants.
Save point's not working. How do we use the save point? Can we not use the save point in this
Isn't
part?
it save now?
Is it save now?
Maybe?
We like walked by this thing or what?
Yeah, maybe it's just like a save point.
Okay.
Okay, let's go now that I have pants. What do you have to say about my pants now, woman? What?
It's okay, you do you. Oh, it's because of me probably.
Get out of here. Put on proper clothes. What?
Okay. I don't know.
Wow. Okay, hold on.
What if we change into the buff guy?
He is clearly wearing pants, chat.
Still no pants, eh?
I have pants.
Still no pants.
Get out of here. Get out of this town that can't recognize pants.
Right trigger to lock my direction. It didn't lock my direction.
Oh yeah, it does.
Huh? What did it do for you?
It locked my direction.
What do you mean it locked it?
Look,
Oh,
I'm always facing that one direction.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. It does do that. Okay.
I need some life steal.
Check maybe that. Oh, what the?
Oh, it's a drug dealer.
It's a drug dealer. Oh, it all comes full circle, chat. Here, hey there, buddy. I got some good stuff for you. Here you go. Your mana just went up by a little. There's a lot of other fairies like me scattered around the world. Try to find us all.
I was gonna try and eat him.
Mana up.
I was gonna try and eat him and steal some of his life force. So now that he's giving us mana up, I might just let him live.
Oh.
Let's go. Ranger and her pet mouse. Oh, it's a dead guy.
Hot dog. I'm flummoxed by the readings on this fluximeter. This is very bad. If the calamity gets strong enough, it's going to infect everything. It'll be the end.
Who is this scientist?
Oh my, how long have you been standing there? I'm Octavia the Witch. This is the mummy.
So this is a scientist.
We're doing field research, and you? Oh my fluximeter is picking up calamity traces on you. Are you a fighter, or what are you? Wait, don't tell me you're that dweeb.
Which dweeb?
Yeah, Randy. Are you with Randy? Randy is that ranger. No, or 1,000 times no.
1,000 times no.
Okay, great. That guy's the worst.
He is the
My
worst.
data shows the monsters are protecting the gem shards. The gem was used to banish the calamity in ancient times. If the calamity is back, Nostramagus and the wizards of the world are going to need those shards. Maybe you can help. There's one shard inside the Grand Castle for sure.
Oh? The castle then?
Star cost
Going on
15.
fast.
We have 0 stars right now. So.
Ms. Mel, are you laughing because there's drug dealers?
No way I'm getting them. It's too dangerous. So are you up for it?
I mean, I'm up for some drugs. Do you have some drugs? Where is your mana potions now, Clarence?
Come get this meat.
Look at this house. Isn't it neat?
Meat.
What? Oh, meat. Look at this meat. Isn't it neat? I think it's tasty. Oh, what a treat. Meat is the best in the world. Except maybe
Feet.
chicken. But I like fish and I like tostadas aplenty. I cannot even sing the song whilst I get my ass beat. Taste my bite. I've been a rat for too long. I can't go back. This is my form now.
You are la rata.
I am a rato.
La rata.
The rat. Come here, you turkey.
Do we just save? I guess it just means we save. That thing's got an exclamation point on them.
Oh, rubies, guys. Hey, can you what?
You're not from here, are you? You should definitely check out the horse mines to the northeast. They have horses, and it's a mine.
Oh, okay. I thought the horses were in the mine.
What the?
Oh, look, it's
Fast
it's
travel.
no, but look, it's the guy who sells you crazy Majora Mask
Where
man.
does this fast travel though? Fast travel here? Okay, we can literally just fast travel to the same place.
Look,
Okay. I've seen you around with those full pockets, my friend. You're quite an interesting being. Yes, a bit of an oddity you are. A rich oddity. I'm sure we can find a resting place for all that gold. Call me shopkeeper, but if you buy enough things, you can call me honey bunny.
all right, honey bunny.
Okay, well, we can buy a star charge. He's only got 2 of those. We can buy
Bag of upgrade tokens.
upgrade tokens, quests.
Well, no, we only have $490.
Right.
So we can buy quest, kill baddies.
I like bag of upgrade token. I think we just save our money.
Look for endless XP.
Right, we can keep buying that from him later, but
No. Once purchased, this quest is yours forever. Complete it over and over for endless XP. It's a faster way for leveling by just killing a certain amount of bad guys.
okay.
Let's do it. There.
Achievement unlocked. What are you buying? Haha.
Oh, he does look like that guy from Resident Evil. Oh, look, a rabbit. On my teeth. Get in my belly. Who is this? What you got?
Never seen monsters like this before. I hope Nostramagus comes soon.
He not.
But if he doesn't, my bunnies will protect me.
I'm gonna eat all your stuff.
His bunnies too?
Bunnies- I tried, but they're not eatable.
Oh.
Wait till I can become a bunny. I'm gonna kick you in the face. I picked a bad time to visit, pal. Wow. You're a terrible person. God, this guy looks like a square.
Randy is an inspiration. One day I'd like to be a hero like him. I like him.
Oh, he is a Squidward.
Randy the Rad was here. Isn't he the best? he was talking to the king about the monsters.
Randy, the freaking rat. Jesus Christ.
The
this
round
guy.
tables.
Let's go.
There's a sign on the door. The Knights Guild is out hunting dragons.
Uh-huh.
Leave a message by carving it under the door or come back later.
Okay.
Huh?
Oh, look, it's the drug dealer. He's on the other side. Oh, we have to. How do we get in? How do we do it? We need his drugs.
Maybe we need to be mice. Can you
No,
like
I am a
climb
mouse.
under? You can't go under this table, or there's no like hidden little hole for you to go under.
Wait, was there? No. Okay, hold on. There's gotta be a way.
Maybe we need the water. We need access to the water somehow.
Oh, maybe we need to be fish. Was there fish in our upgrade chart?
It doesn't show all of the stuff.
No, but it said what they were.
Eggs, horse, magician, slug, bodybuilder.
Rat. Alright. I look like Link. Alright, let's get out of here. Up here. Hey, it looks like the king.
The king. Odd looking subject of mine.
I don't even look like that right now.
Odd looking. Hideous monsters have overtaken my home. What is a king without a castle? Nothing but a finely dressed loiterer. Won't you help me? It's an order anyways. I assume you know how star doors work. No, sort of.
I mean, yeah, we sort of know.
Well, neither do I. But Randy told me that the stars can be earned by exploring dungeons and completing quests. I'll mark the nearest dungeons on your map now.
What, I have to open your door for you? Jesus Christ, bro, get a key.
Adventure waits. Go on, my dear subject. Show these monsters the royal greeting. A kick to the skull.
Jesus, don't ever greet me. Hold on, wait, we've got some things to thing.
Okay.
Redemption. Redemption.
Cool.
What's this?
Oh. Okay. Break some of that shit. Money, 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 money. Money.
I think this is a dungeon, but I also want to explore other places. Oh my god! Why are these like? Oh my god, what is that? A Beerus? Well, not the god of destruction for sure.
No. Destroyed himself.
Right? Couldn't handle all this hero. Oh my god, hey, it's that guy, it's a horse.
There's a wild-eyed horse here. Seeing you, it bolts into the mines. The horse mines.
Don't do that.
Yeah, this guy's got the same stuff.
Alright. Alright, I mean, I'll try not to. Come on, I need to find more chicken wings for me.
I mean, you can also die and come back full health.
I could. With chicken wings. Let's go in
So
here.
then this is not a dungeon then. This is like a just a little area. There's some chocolate. Did you get that chocolate? Oh my god, this thing's got.
Yeah, that guy's got
This is a
fucking
big one.
muscles.
Got hella muscles.
Where did I die? Oh, I
He's
did
poisoned.
die. I poisoned him, probably.
Well, my arrow's also poisoned. Oh no, I'm dead. Stay alive. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Okay, I'm back.
Good job.
Got some stuff.
Money,
Upgrade
money,
token. We
money.
got an upgrade token.
Get that hustle, baby.
Yeah. Just a side chest. Some money. Some upgrade token. That's great. You like those?
We do like those.
You like those things?
We dying though. I'm dying. Wait, we went this way. They're all dead.
So does my health change if I'm in? Oh, this is like the highest form.
Yeah,
Okay.
for now.
Right.
Oh, where are we going?
Level 20. We are not ready.
No. Run away.
Yeah,
We're
let's,
not ready, chat.
let's just go take on that dungeon. The horse dungeon.
Yeah, the horse dungeon.
Or wait, wasn't there some stuff over here? We can check out what's over here too. Oh, I got a quest. Charge arrow. Hold A to hit the baddies with full charge arrows. Charge arrow deals sharp damage.
Oh, let's check our infinite quest over here. What is it?
Kill 100 baddies.
Oh, nice. To infinity. Who's spitting? Who's this guy? I poisoned them before I died.
Another little mini spot.
Oh my god, it's a demon skull. Look at him.
I got an upgrade one there. Oh look, there's 3 chests in there. I see him. Aha. Monies. Chest.
Stuff.
Chest. Chest.
Money, money, money.
Lots of money.
Lots of money. Look at how rich
820
we are.
bucks. Yep.
Oh look, it goes down. Oh no, never mind. That was up.
Okay, so that was it. That's all that's over here. We can go down here. We haven't explored this side too much.
Oh, the save spot.
Another dungeon. Demi dungeon. It's a level 1 dungeon.
Yeah.
I mean, this is also an option for us. Do we want to take on this dungeon?
Let's see what we can buy from this dude.
You can buy stat increase, physical attack increase. What's this other one? Defense increase, physical defense, magic attack, magic defense, or we can buy a bag full of upgrade tokens in a little while. I'm down with a defense boost.
Yeah.
Or just holding it.
Yeah, I'm down with the defense boost.
Cool.
Alright, so let's save. I'm gonna be the knight. I wanna try and work on some of his stuff.
Yeah, we gotta do both trees to get everybody anyway.
Yeah. Who's
It
that?
changed again. Ever since the calamity showed up, these dungeons keep changing whenever I leave. I'm never gonna make it to the end if the walls keep shifting.
Oh, so don't leave. Oh,
Oh.
look at this
Oh
guy.
my god, look at that thing.
That's some
Looks like
Dungeons
the
and Dragons
traps
shit.
still hurt that thing too though.
Oh, was that what killed it? I thought I did.
It looked like it did a lot of damage. I think you did the final blow, but it looked like the traps did damage
Whoa,
too.
look at all these guys. Alright, let's get there.
There we go. Up. Yeah. Was that everything on that floor?
No. Let's check
Can
the
we?
map.
Oh yeah, left trigger. Wait, not left trigger. Yeah, left trigger. Yeah, it looks like that was the whole map. Yep. Oh. Ow.
Oh yeah,
Looks like
I
that
guess
guy
it
does a
did
lot of
too.
damage. They did? The traps did hurt them?
I think so.
Couldn't tell if it was just you doing a shitload of damage. Let's not go up quite yet. Money, money. This guy. Oh. Is that everything? Oh, I guess
Wait.
there was an up, right? There was another up.
Let's.
Well, you got some things done already for the night.
Oh.
Nice. Level
Nice.
up.
Level up. Redeem.
D rank night.
Oh, I'm gonna get a horse soon for sure.
The
Stomp.
stomp. Knock opponent away with your stylish booties.
I'm gonna try that. What is this new thing that I got though? Bravado.
Kill baddies with bravado's 20% attack bonus. It's active when your health is low. So you just get an
Oh.
attack bonus.
So it's just be
What are
her.
my poison baddies and then hit multiple baddies with one charge arrow. Got it. The money is this one. These ones hanging on the wall. Ah!
Bravado. Boots. Oh, I've done it again. I killed him with the bravado. Wait. What's this way? With the actual traps. Oh wait, did you find enemies?
No, I'm just
Yeah, it does the damage. See?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it does damage to enemies. All right, let's go check the other side.
Yeah, we had another side, right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm too slow to dodge that.
Might just be your timing there. Oh, there's nothing on this side. You're very fast now. Ow.
Super fast. Watch out. But I like nice damage.
Oh, oh.
Wait, we left trash bags. Destroy everything. I'm so strong.
Yeah, nice. Knight does a lot of damage.
Right? Especially when he's injured. It's perfect for me. I go in hard.
Monies, enemy.
Glitching enemy. What's over here? Oh, this is where we came from.
Yeah, so we need to go this way, right?
Yeah.
Or no? Or do we need to go down?
Yeah, let's go this way.
Oh, no, yeah, up. Yep. Oh, nothing up here. Okay, go down. Oh, this one just goes up. That it? Or,
Yeah, that's it. Let's fight the boss.
Alright. Oh, we got the kill baddies quest done.
I had a freaking AoE skill.
The stomp. Poison
I
baddies
died.
ones.
Look out.
Oh shit.
Dodge.
Dodge, dodge,
3,
dodge.
2, 1.
Ow. I'm dead. It's poison. Aha!
We did it.
Skill token. Free skill token. Cool. Let's
All right,
complete a
let's
bunch of
clear
this
these.
shit. Yep.
Redeem.
Level D.
Cool,
Ranger.
cool.
New ability, hopefully, right? It's not letting me continue.
Hopefully. Oh.
Arrow flurry fires a flurry of arrows, 45 mana per second.
Oh, cool.
And then poison tip. Then you sword slash. Level 3. Nice.
Nice, nice.
Almost another night level up. Sweet. More experience, sweet.
Sweet.
What are the new quests for my chica? Is it the same ones? Regenerate mana with charge arrow. Wait, regenerate mana with charge arrow. Signature
Hit
attack.
4 baddies with a charge arrow. And
Hit baddies with the arrow flurry.
I gotta stomp some more baddies. Oh, now I can heal with my swipes though?
Ah. See that?
Yeah, that's recall. No, we're leaving now. We're done.
Yes. Oh, it's right here. Okay.
All right, we have money now. Tell me what you got.
You want to get?
What do you want now?
I'd take an attack increase.
Yeah, all right.
Do you want to look at skills now? We have a good
Yeah.
bit of tokens.
All right.
And we now can upgrade the ranger in the night if we want to. Okay, so we could upgrade bravado to tier 2, which while you're below 40% health, so it activates sooner. There's also sword slash. To sword slash 2, it restores an extra mana. Your sword slashes restore an extra mana than before. We also have stomp, takes it to stomp 2, it costs less mana. And then for the archer we have charge arrow 1, which adds an extra mana for the charge arrow. Poison tipped, all your attacks do extra poison damage, or the flurry, it costs less mana.
Oh, I would go with the less mana.
I like that one. And what do you want for the night? You want the
Probably
quicker bravado?
Yeah.
Bravado activating at 40% health.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Alright.
Hey, get back here.
Let you pass. Ha! I don't know how the Eastern Gate Guard does it, but over here we follow orders. No exceptions, not even for fellow members of the Guard. That sucks. Guess we're going to the other dungeon?
Yes, so the horse dungeon finally.
Yes.
Wait, look at this. I want this stuff to break. Break
Horse
everything.
dungeon.
Get some chicken. Hey, this is a level 3 dungeon though. Do we have enough? No, we do not.
No, we need 15, so we need to beat both
All
of
right,
those.
hang on. There. Let's just travel.
It's not just traveling because there's enemies.
Look at this cat thing.
These little bones.
Oh, there's a dungeon.
Oh, we already went down in that one, I think. Yeah, we've been down here.
Oh, but there's still stuff to get. Money, money.
Can we just keep leaving and then money comes back?
No.
I guess it's every so often.
Yeah, every so often I guess it respawns.
Oh. Press complete.
Yep.
Hey, C rank.
C rank. Give me the horse.
The horse. Form unlocked. The horse.
Horse kick.
Kickback. Applies the impact effect. Baddies take blood damage when knocked into walls or each other. Horsepower. Signature moves restore 4 extra mana when used to break objects.
Cool. Alright, now hang on. I'm gonna go equip my horse.
I gotta also equip the horse. Or do I get to equip the horse?
Yeah, you
I
get
still
to.
get to equip the horse.
Wait. What's next? Past the horse is
Turtle
a
and the
turtle
monk.
and a monk.
Ooh, I like monk classes.
Master Oogway! I think this is how we befriend the horse in the horse dungeon.
Oh wait, where's the back kick?
Get kicked back. Oh, it does some damage though. Horse damage.
Or can I just
The
like...
prettiest little horsey.
I want to ride you.
No.
I want to ride
Wait.
horsey.
I'm the spirit stallion
Come
of the
here,
Cimarron.
horsey. Let me
Get away
ride you,
from me.
horsey.
Don't ride me. I'm not a donkey.
Right, my donkey. You are my donkey.
I'm a horse.
Come here, my donkey.
Get away from me. All by myself.
Oh, I saw a donkey. Now I'm no longer by the donkey dungeon. Donkey.
Right, that's what I was saying. We need to be a horse. Probably some stuff that only horses can do here.
Maybe. Carrots everywhere.
We are funny. We are comedians above all else. Maybe I'm a comedian. He's like, oh, where's the cat devil? Summoning cat scratches. Jesus Christ. Hold up now.
I feel like you're completing your stuff so quickly compared to mine.
What do I have to do on this thing? Stomp. Okay. This is actually the perfect place to do this. With all these little guys running around. Stomp. Oh, I don't have enough mana. There, now I have enough mana.
There's so many of these cat things.
But they got chicken.
There we do.
And beets.
Battlestar Galactica?
Right? Beats Bears, Battlestar Galactica, everybody. Oh, it's a king one, a devil one, with a third eye.
The third eye, like me. Demon.
Hold
Three-eyed demon.
You got like 6 eyes over there.
I got 7 technically.
7-eye demon. Let's just come back once we have something that blows fire. See if it catches all this hay.
I think we gotta go that way, right?
Gotta be somewhere.
Down here.
Wait, let's just check the map.
That's what I'm
Where
saying. The map.
haven't we
We have the
been?
mini
Yeah,
map right
okay,
there.
get
Yeah.
Forward more.
We have the mini map in the corner.
Yeah, this way.
Oh.
Did we get the money?
Yeah, we got the money. Huh?
Oh. Oh, it's cats. Hit him with the boots. The boots of justice. All right, they're dead now.
Okay.
Oh, look, a thing.
Hey. Okay.
No, this way.
Oh yeah.
Wait, also maybe down?
No.
No.
Oh. Wait, did we only get the horse? We didn't get the magician?
No. We have to upgrade the knight even more to get the magician.
Gotcha.
All right. Next. Stomp baddies.
Yeah.
Stomp 3 baddies at once. Okay. I have to hit them when they're in clusters or else it doesn't count. All right, let's go that other way now. Oh, it's the boss.
Oh. Here it is. Let's get him.
He must be a horse.
That's my horse.
That's one cat devil. What's he gonna do? Where are you?
Huh?
Oh, there you are.
Here. Oh, nice.
Hey, it's the horse. Let's see if he'll talk to me as a horse.
Maybe he'll just talk to you normally.
No, impossible.
Oh, that one is coming over to us. The horse lets out a whinny. Maybe it's thanking you, or maybe it wants you to get out of the way.
No, but I want to converse
Quest discovered. Fall in love.
with a horse.
Oh. Donkey show?
No, not the Tijuana Donkey Show. Redeem them all.
Alright, we're at 15 now. We can do the big dungeon. This horse one.
What does it say? What was the horse one?
The horse one is, oh, if I complete this one, it'll give us the thing. I need to use the arrow flurry more. Defeat baddies with the back kick.
Oh, okay.
And it said a reminder to how to lock your direction.
Let's get the heck out of it. Oh, wait, let's
Or we
just
could
hit
just
this
use
thing.
this portal, right?
Portal to the front. Horse.
A horse gives a subtle nod of recognition.
Oh, let's talk to this horse with the eyes.
Could, but you aren't in the mood. That's the one on there with the exclamation. Now this is a horse. Your horsey eyes have never beheld such beauty.
Oh my god, it's the quest.
Seriously, you distract yourself by eating. Nervously, you distract yourself by eating some grass. But the majestic stud has the same idea. As you dip your heads, your moist noses touch.
Oh.
You raise your eyes to meet his, and the feeling is electricity. This is the horse you've been waiting for, the stallion you've dreamed of your whole horsey life.
Uh-huh.
Of all the strange feelings that come with being a horse, the one feeling you never expected was love.
All right, I gotta say, chat. I gotta say that I wasn't down for it at first, but yeah, that got me down for it. I'm down for the horsiness.
The horsey love.
Yeah, that's it. Going with horses
Donkey show.
right now. Donkey show, let's go.
Donkey show. Let's go.
Give me the donkey show.
Neither of you will forget this moment you shared. In his embrace, the world's troubles almost disappear. I want to stay there forever, but that can't happen until your work is done. He nickers a gentle goodbye. He'll wait for you as long as it takes. Aww.
All right, bro. I'll be back. I promise. For the donkey show.
Donkey? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be using this flurry. You ready?
What's this one again? The stomping, that's right.
Stomp 3 at once.
Alright, let's take on this guy's castle.
Okay, let's do it. Is that a substantial star collection I see on your pale person? Magnificent.
None of us are pale right now.
Only a strong, capable wizard could have gathered such an impressive constellation of stars. You'll have to introduce me when they arrive. In the meantime, you may present the stars to the star door. Donkey show, exactly, chat. Donkey show.
Yo, watch it. This fucking Ranald guy is gonna get all our credit.
Do you want to use any upgrade points? We have 7 now. You could do an upgrade to Sword
Let's do
Slash,
this.
or you could do the Stomp.
Stomp.
5 less mana to the Stomp.
Yeah, 5 less to the stomp.
Alright. I'm gonna...
Love the voice acting. That's right, we act all day. Voice act all day, I mean. Yes.
I guess I'll do the charge arrow.
Good charge, yeah.
More mana.
More mana.
We now have the horse.
All right, let's go.
Oh,
Oh,
dot, dot.
donkey.
I see you, intruder.
Who is this donkey?
A dark presence has blocked all form quest progress in this area. Use your form strategically and do your best to survive. Okay. Are all these locked? Did it say our form
No, we
quests
just
are
have to
locked?
survive.
Why did it lock our
Form
quest
quests are
down?
locked. Because it hates us.
Some bullshit. Armanda Herngahue.
Am I in love?
Big-
Again?
Gone beast taste steel.
God damn, she's hot.
A scary kind of woman. The taste steel kind of woman.
That's right.
Ah, friend, careful. I can't seem to get past this first wave. They're shrouded in demonic protections, and my sword's edge proves dull.
I'll help you, my sweet.
Tutorial time. All attacks
And then-
are one of these damage types: sharp, blunt, dark, or light. Warded baddies are invulnerable until they're hit with the right damage type.
Look, bro, you stay there and be a ranger.
Make the baddies
I'm gonna-
vulnerable with a dark attack, then defeat it. Open the form menu if you need to choose a different form.
I'm gonna take this woman.
We don't have any darkness.
I got a horse. The horse dark.
My poison is supposed to be dark, but it's not hitting him. The bite. Oh, we gotta mouse it up. Nice. Now try a different damage type. Sharp
Sharp.
attack. Oh. These are not sharp attacks, right? Or are they?
I think they are, yeah.
You can really handle yourself, wizard. I'm Armanda, leader of the Knights Guild. I got caught inside.
I thought you were out killing dragons, my lady. Let me take you to my sexy ass horse. How do we get out of here, my lady?
Whoa, wizard, you sure change forms fast. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Nothing a bite of worm root and a flask of bitter water can't fix.
God damn, you're awesome. Come to my sexy horse and we can live happily, all three of us together.
I think we might be calling this stream right now before we get into the dungeon. We're about 2 minutes away. So I don't want to
Alright.
get too deep. We should go out and probably do that save point.
Alright, but remember, it's gonna change the dungeon.
It's going to change the dungeon when we go out.
That's what it said, remember?
Okay.
Yes, we saved. Good save, chat.
Hopefully it saves everything. It says unsaved progress will be lost. I'm guessing that's a save though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Start. Okay. Where to go back in? Yeah, we're right here. We're level 5. It's all good.
Wait, you have to invite me.
Well, we're about to end the thing. I just wanted to make
Yeah.
sure that it would take us back to the right spot. All right. Thanks, chat, for tuning in tonight. We kind of popped off with the drug stuff. What were you saying?
No, nothing.
We kind of popped off with the drug stuff at the start. I kind of like that format. I think that we're gonna try to mess with the baking and progress screen and see if I can pull up a way to bring up that stuff while we're doing the baking. That way, we don't take away that portion necessarily. Yeah, we're still playing with the
talk about, chat.
we're still playing with the format, but yeah, we definitely had a lot of stuff to talk about today. But yeah, this game's looking pretty fun. We're gonna keep playing through it and get the rest of these forms unlocked and see if we can beat this game. So far, looking definitely right up our alley. I'm pretty confident that the cyborg and the demon will be able to crush this one. So yeah, keep looking forward to more drug news from the Hyrule Heroes and more epic gameplay by the Stoner Superheroes. Follow us on everything you're not following us on, and tune in tomorrow for another stream. Anything you got to say, Mr. Gundam?
Nah.
All right. You guys have a good night, chat.